Hello everyone and welcome back to the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, and we're going to start off this part with a very weird, very weird mission for reasons that we'll get into, but yeah, so yeah, because we didn't get the fuel rods at the site, or we had to fight Mercy. Now we have to go and we got to get the fuel rods a different way. So yeah, this is not good. So yeah, this mission is weird because of, well, mainly it's I mean, this first bit here, you gotta get to the site where the helicopter is before you start following it. And this could be extremely strict. I thought I was going to have to restart here, but... So you see the clock, like I just landed here, 20 seconds to go. And by the time I get there, it's going to be fucking tight for sure. Just gonna clutch it out. Literally milliseconds. You could just get there by milliseconds. There might be a better way of going after, like going to this spot, but if there is, I'm not sure like how to do that. I think like I clutched it out here, and then I just barely managed to get to it in the review. I'll have to check that footage back, see if see my time. Anyway, so this whole thing is that you're chasing this helicopter down, and you gotta wait till it loses enough fuel and speed before you can take out the helicopter and then take the fuel rods for yourself. This mission is weird because, like, the first thing, not only that strict time limit, but also there's just a point where the helicopter just stops for no reason. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different... Maybe I'm thinking of a different level. Man, the confusion just from last part. Oh yeah, no, it's this one. Okay, so it just stops here for whatever reason. There's no point to it whatsoever. It's just... I guess it's acting as a checkpoint, but it's just a weird fucking place to stop. So you just gotta keep chasing this thing down. After a certain bit, it'll tell you that it's running low on fuel, so the helicopter will slow down. And at that point, you can just go get the fuel rods and, you know, be done with that. There you go. I just demolished that thing. So now you got the fuel rods, and then now you just gotta get out of here. Yeah, this mission is just like... is a weird one. But it's not terribly difficult or anything. So, mission complete. Fucking Hulk's wiping the sweat from his brow.
Be patient. We're closer than we've ever been.
Oh yeah, this plot line. You see the seeds of this in the beginning, and I don't want to spoil where this goes just yet, but it just feels unnecessary. But I'll explain why when, you know, we get to the actual part to talk about it. So we're just continuing the game here. And now we get to the real meat of this part.
I have to get across the city, Bruce. Now.
Yep,
But we're
we're
under
at this
My
point
division
of the
informant
game.
need to decrypt code. I need that info.
So I think,
He's
yeah,
not
we're
the
about
man
halfway
with the
through
heart.
or
I
so.
don't like it. Something's wrong here.
Just worry about keeping me safe.
But
I'll worry about the informant.
at this point is where I start having flashbacks to the review. When I had to record that because that was a train wreck. But thankfully, I had this ready for when I came back to it for the LP channel. So I knew right away that I was gonna have
Get across
to
the city, Bruce. Now.
do this. Literally, I stopped what I was doing when I recorded this, and I'm just like, as soon as the mission, like, he gave me the rundown, I was just like, all right, let's turn on the extra health and double damage because we're gonna need it from this point forward. So yeah, here we have the Samson mission, where basically, literally the whole thing is right there. We just gotta protect Samson no matter what. And he's gonna get attacked by everything from tanks to missile launchers, you know, Hulk busters too. They're gonna look for any excuse to take him out. So you're just gonna keep an eye on helicopters too, like everything, including the kitchen sink, is what it's gonna come to. So the main thing here is to just keep an eye on Samson's health bar. Because I don't think there's a certain point where it's like it gets to a checkpoint. So if it gets too low before the checkpoint, I don't think it replenishes, as far as I remember. If that is the case, then yeah, you're pretty much fucked either way, because you won't have enough health to get to the end of the level, and they're gonna throw a lot of shit at you too. So it's not like it's just nothing. Again, I might be wrong, but say you fail the mission after the checkpoint, and it'll probably just won't replenish anything. Just gotta run into those little bastards. It may seem like the car doesn't have much in terms of health, but it's just like, it's just enough to get through. I wish they gave you a little bit more, but I guess they were trying to be realistic and just be like, hey, the card wouldn't actually take that much damage. This ain't no Batmobile or anything, so we're just gonna have to do with what we have here. Yeah, they also have these rocket launcher guys on the rooftops too. For some reason here, I just fucked around with them a little too much and wasn't really paying attention to what's coming up. But after a while, you just kind of be like, hey, you just got to catch up, and you should be good. My favorite Captain America shield. So I think here is where the first real kind of checkpoint is. But yeah, having the double damage and stuff just there really does help in the long run. Because regularly, or just in general, you need to do heavy attacks, like charged attacks mainly just for tanks and stuff. But when you're double damaged like this, you just punch him and won't really have to deal with much, really. Think of the double damage upgrade as essentially Hulk with the boxing gloves on. And if you have oh geez, that helicopter just flying to nothing. If you have the boxing gloves on while double damage is turned on, you're basically just doing quadruple damage at that point. So, like, it is really useful to just have these at the get-go. I should, I might, during this part, I should probably put a guide down on where you can find these upgrades, or these comic book covers. One of them requires like the air dash upgrade, or at least having, or like a couple of them, because you can further certain upgrades. Like you can get an air dash, and then you can have it where it's just like double air dash or something. So. Alright, we're at the final stretch here. This is the point where you really need to stay close to Samson. At the beginning, you can be kind of lenient with it, where Samson will just drive ahead and you won't really have to deal with much, but it's this here where it more or less becomes its most difficult. So as long as you just have like some steel gloves, then it should be good. Yeah, the game gets a little. The game is it's just a little all over the place. Just a reminder that I'm playing this on the Xbox, and which is noted as the best version. There's no PC release of this, which is weird. But yeah, that's it. The mission is over. But it's not the toughest like thing we're gonna get to. Not yet. But yeah, that's going to be it for this part of The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I guess I'll see you next time. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.